Hi, BrenTech here, where tech is made simple. So in the latest experimental preview build, 26,300.9032, Microsoft has rolled out two interesting changes, the first of which I posted in a previous video, which I'll leave linked, where there's now deeper phone link integration in Windows 11 in regards to the Start menu with the phone companion. Check the video out for more information. And now just to let you know about another significant change that Microsoft is making in the same build, which I personally think will make its way down to the stable version eventually. Now currently, if you are using Windows Search, what happens is basically Windows focuses on common locations such as your desktop documents, pictures, and other standard user folders. And files that are stored elsewhere may not appear in the results when you perform a search, even when you search for their exact names. Now, as you may well know, you can manually add folders to the index, but this requires knowing which locations Windows Search currently excludes. And over and above this, if we head into our settings and we head over to privacy and security and we click on search, Windows 11 does offer an enhanced indexing mode, which searches across all folders and drives on the device. But the thing with this is enhanced mode can consume more battery, processing power, and storage. And it can also display results from folders that you rarely need. That's why I don't have enhanced turned on. I just have classic, which I do find works better for my personal use case scenario. So that's how it currently is in the stable version. Now this could all be set to change because Windows 11 Search in that recent experimental build is getting a new automatic indexing feature, which basically learns which folders matter to you and makes your files easier to find. And if we head over to an image provided from the announcement, here on the privacy and security search page, here at the bottom, you'll see automatically find additional relevant locations, where Microsoft is introducing this option, which has appeared in that build 26,300.9032, where the feature monitors recent file activity and frequently visited locations to identify folders that you regularly access, and Windows can then add those folders to its search index automatically. And then once indexed, files inside those locations can appear in Windows search results based on their names, properties, and content. So basically, with this setting turned on, which it looks like it will be on by default, Windows will analyze the file activity and frequently accessed locations to determine which directories should become searchable. And what this will do then, it will remove the need for you to configure every folder manually. And Microsoft will also allow you to exclude folders that Windows adds incorrectly, which could then at the end of the day give you more control over sensitive, temporary, or unnecessary directories while keeping automatic indexing enabled. And the change that this setting will bring compared to how it is in the stable, where in the stable you get classic and enhanced indexing mode, this setting and this feature could provide a so-called middle ground between the limited default index and the more resource-intensive enhanced mode. But obviously, at the end of the day, we're also going to have to see how this performs when it comes to battery and processes running in the background. Obviously, time will tell with that, obviously. And another thing is, with this, is something we'll have to watch out for, is that large folders could increase the size of the Windows Search cache. But as I say, with these new features, only time will tell. But nonetheless, I think if you are using Windows Search on a regular basis, having this feature turned on may be a nice middle ground, so to speak, between the current two options available in the stable version. So I'll keep my ear close to the ground. I personally don't see why it wouldn't make it to the stable version. But if I get any more info, I'll keep you guys in the loop. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.